South Africa on this beautiful Sunday. Today is not just a wonderful Sunday to relax, but for me, it's the harvest of the symposium, Awakening to Humanity's Sacred Mission. And that's what's been on my heart today. It's just such a beautiful time of connection with everyone, and it's wonderful to share the sacred mission of just bringing the peace and unity that is within, just the knowing of that, and sharing that with everyone else who is like-minded and like-hearted, and having a sense of community and what can happen when we get together as a collective with our strengths, with our diversity at the collective table, with some like-mindedness and like-heartedness, and being able to bring out those sacred missions that are just within. Sometimes it's a rediscovery, sometimes it's a new discovery, and sometimes it's just a rekindling, just a re-sparking of that flame within us that may not have felt like it had too much life in it. And other times it's just sharing that passion that is within us because that's how we feel. So safe spaces and stillness, that's been something that I was exploring in our breakout session, where for me personally, alignment is about that. And alignment is a sacred personal mission that I feel all of us, every being, shares. Because when we feel aligned, when we feel aligned with our deepest truth and with divine intention and purpose, then we bring that to the table. We bring peace. We bring a sense of potential, a sense of possibility, and our own capability and capacity, and our creativity, which is so needed. We each have this unique creativity, this unique gift, talent that we bring to the table. So alignment is a precursor to be able to do that. And that's where safe spaces and stillness come in. I feel that we get to create the safe space, and for me that is a personal mission in itself, to create the safe space of home is within. When we think of safe spaces, many of us think of home. Some of us have a sense of what that feels like, that warmth, that security, and some of us don't. We just feel like physically, emotionally, we haven't had that. We haven't had a sense of a safe space called home. And that's when there's a realization that whether we've had a safe emotional or physical space growing up or as adults, we get to create that for ourselves. We get to create a sense of home is within. And what came to me was homing the heart, like heart homing, being able to be in a space and create that space for ourselves. So sometimes we can take a space in our homes, in our physical homes, and say, well, this is my meditation space. I want to put my crystals there, or some beautiful things that mean a lot to me, and create that as a space. And at other times, if we don't even have that, we've got what's within. And that's when we've got to just be in stillness. Doesn't matter what white noise is happening around us, what tangled energy is in our midst, or what energy anyone else is bringing. We get to bring energy to ourselves too, not just to our fellow beings. And when we bring it to ourselves, what we bring to ourselves is what we bring to everyone else. So going into stillness and going into safe spaces within us, we create a sense of home. And that's when we can go into the gratitude of what we're feeling, bring in those feelings of appreciation, bring in those feelings of just being here in this moment, being in the experience, and even having a sense of appreciation for what feels like a dark moment. Because only with that dark moment can we have a full appreciation of the light. Peace is a state of heart. It isn't a state of mind. One's thoughts change, they pass by like clouds. But when we have that peaceful state of heart, we can allow the thoughts to go through us and past us without an emotional charge, because we're aligned with a peace, not with anything that we're thinking that deviates from that peace. So let's create a sense of peace within, because that's a gift that we can give to ourselves, knowing that home is a state of being, home is within. Going into appreciation for anything right now. For me, it's appreciation of light. It's appreciation of color. I seem to be noticing a lot of color around me. And also just an appreciation of the stillness right now, where I get to do this live and be able to be with this whole sense of home. I appreciate you, wherever you are right now, whether you're listening to this live or whether it's afterwards. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate sharing the world with you and sharing this lifetime with you, because we get to give to each other. We get to support each other, whether we know it or not. Anyone who brings anything to our world, which is every being, is a form of support, in the form of a teacher, in the form of a friend, in the form of a new experience. And we get to bring that to the world. We get to teach each other and be in the same space and feel one another's energy. And what really matters is what we receive from one another. And that is our choice. What we learn from one another. And we choose. We choose what to learn. We choose what to take from every being and from every experience. Sending you love and light. Have a beautiful rest of the day.